Hey, I'm gonna do a stream. I don't know how long it will be. I actually didn't plan to do a stream. Today I was a little bit. I got really late into bed and I was sleeping the whole day basically. And I was a little bit depressed today. And I was like, I'm kind of exhausted. I don't want to stream today. It's not like I felt like YouTube sucks, how I sometimes. I felt a little bit like that. Again, I have that sometimes and I feel like, yeah, YouTube kind of sucks, you know? And, but then I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sorry, I was kind of confused. I was like, I'm gonna do a break today, I'm not gonna stream today, I don't feel like I wanna do a video now. And when I don't feel like it, I'm not gonna do it, But then I was like, I say like too much. Then I was going to Starbucks, drinking a coffee. Dude, Starbucks is the perfect way to have a break and to chill down a little bit. I love Starbucks. I'm obsessed with Starbucks coffee. I just feel good to sit down there and yeah, be at Starbucks basically. But wait. This is my channel right now. Wait a second. I just want to see where the stream is. There's the stream. Wait a second. Because then I can see how many people are on stream. Okay, we have one viewer. This is my channel right now. Wait a second. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I was really not motivated to do the stream, but then I was drinking coffee at Starbucks, and I got a little bit more motivated, and here I am. I don't know how long I will stream. I don't think that long. Probably. I don't know. Wait, that sucks. Why is it not? Wow. Wait, sorry, I'm kind of confused right now. Okay. So I can see the chat and how many viewers there are. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let it be like that. Okay. So, yeah, but I got, as I said, I got a little bit more motivated. And I was like, damn, I kind of want to do it. The line work looks really good in this right now. I kind of, yeah, it looks good. I kind of want to stream, and I kind of feel motivated. So I was like, damn, I guess I kind of do. And maybe I'm gonna even do a video today. I don't want to stress out because I do already so many videos that I don't have to worry that I do too many videos. It's it's enough what I do, But I was like asking myself, am I invested? Like, because I would have drawn either way, but I was like, maybe I'm going to listen to a podcast or I'm going to have some YouTube videos at the side while drawing. Like, I don't watch videos, but I listen to them. And, but then I was like, I kind of want to stream. I kind of want to do that, and sometimes you just feel a little bit exhausted from talking so much, And I didn't know if I would have the energy today. It happens every time I wake up. I feel really demotivated and really depressed when I wake up. Always when I wake up, I feel fucking depressed, man, and I feel like not motivated to go at all. And I really don't like that. But I hope that stops because I don't want to be. It fucking sucks when you wake up and you just feel empty. I don't know what is wrong with my body, why my body is always feeling depressed when I wake up from sleep. Like every morning I wake up, I feel kind of like, yeah, I slept enough, but I feel depressed. And it's morning depression I have. And then when I drink a coffee and I am awake for a while, then I get good and I feel alright. But every time I wake up, and I also have really weird dreams. I hate sleeping. I fucking hate sleeping. Because, I have so weird dreams that I just wake up and the dreams just make me feel weird and depressed. That I just feel shit every fucking morning. I want to have a morning where I just feel motivated because I feel depressed every fucking morning. I'm going back to bed and I'm not standing up, so I sleep much more than I should. And I get even more depressed. And it's so fucking hard to get up and do something because of my morning depression. I can be the happiest person alive when I go to bed. Like, I feel really good going to bed, but then I sleep and then I feel shit when I wake up. Even though I felt good on the day before. Well, sometimes sometimes I go to bed with the feeling that I didn't do as much as I should and I could be, and I feel like I have to do more tomorrow. Dude, that fucking sucks. I shouldn't be like that. I already do so many things. Why do I think I don't do too much? Yesterday I was drawing for 2 hours and I was streaming for 2 hours, so I did something. I definitely did something. So, yeah, that's my problem right now. But I don't want to think about it right now. I don't care. Whatever. Okay, so now we gonna draw her face. I don't know if it's interesting to see me draw every day. It's kind of a chill stream. But I don't know if it's interesting for you. Two people watching. Alright, we're gonna become more people soon. In a year, I want to have 10 people in chat. 10 people would be really cool. And maybe in a year, I have 1,000 subscribers. Like, if I can manage to have next year 1,000 subscribers, that would have been really cool. Yeah, 2 viewers and they stay there. That's cool. Like, is someone writing something into chat? No. Yeah, like, having 1,000 people on this channel would be really fucking dope. Dude, I'm getting more defined with my line work, actually. I'm getting more defined with my line work. That's cool. Getting better in my art. Yeah, like 1,000 people would be fucking crazy, man. Like, and I'm grinding to 10,000. 10,000 subscribers, damn. That would have been fucking dope, actually. Because when we are 10,000 people, there are a lot of more people reading my manga too, probably. And more people are invested into my story. And I can advert my manga. I'm grinding hard, you know. I hope I can work in a year as a software engineer, because I can't work at the moment because of my medication, because it makes me really tired and I have to sleep a lot. But I really hope I can work in the future. Yeah, so I have to practice programming. I didn't program for 3 days. That kind of sucks because, dude, I have to program more. I have to practice to get better. Because I'm right now watching a Harvard course for programming, and I'm kind of trying to follow the course. Like, I have PyCharm next to the video, and I'm kind of tipping everything in that the teacher is talking about. And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. I probably have to work on a project longer and like really work on a project to become better, you know. Do you mind if I would program on stream? Like, would that be interesting for people seeing me programming? my own project. Maybe I will do that sometimes when I want to. Then I can stream even more and program, you know. I think that would have been really cool, actually. But I hope, I mean, it would be cool if people give me advice in the stream. Like, that would have been really cool, but I'm also afraid that there are people telling me random stuff that doesn't work. Because every random person could just write into chat, you know? So people write random stuff there, and I'm just getting really confused and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I am, to be honest, a little bit afraid of that, you know, but beside that, I don't mind if I would program a project and stream. I just don't know if that's interesting to people to see, you know, because I don't know if people want to see that. Me damn, that looks really cool. I'm getting better in those things like drawing the lines for shadows. I'm getting better in that. I'm proud. And you know what I'm proud of too? Yesterday I gained 2 subscribers. So over the last days I gained 5 subscribers. So my channel is growing. And I'm pretty sure it's also interesting for you guys to see how the channel grows and how I slowly get a larger audience. You know, I think that's really cool for people to see. I'm pretty convinced people like to see how we grow all together. You know? So it's just cool to see something small getting bigger. You know, it just feels really wholesome to see the development and see the process and also see me developing. This is what this video channel is about, to see like someone in development, someone growing, someone starting with nothing and getting bigger. This is what this channel is basically about. One of the things this channel is about. This channel is about a lot of stuff. Making diary entries, talking about my story. It is a random channel and I'm basically doing everything I want on this channel. Okay, so I actually wanted to draw a background here, but I'm not gonna draw a background here because I feel it is much better without a background because it kind of shows this emptiness, you know? I know I don't draw a lot of backgrounds, but I just like to have no background here. The empty space kind of fits the situation, even though I'm drawing with a lot of empty space because it's not because I'm lazy, but because, well, sometimes I'm a little bit exhausted. When I'm exhausted, I'm not gonna draw it. But also I just sometimes don't know how to approach a background. And then I mean, of course you have to draw something to get better in it, but sometimes I feel like I don't need a background and I'm not gonna do it. but my future self probably would have done a background. So I just don't overthink so much. So yeah, there will be probably more backgrounds in the future, but I'm not gonna force a background when it's not fitting, because when it's zoomed in into a character's face, the panel doesn't fucking need a background, So, okay. So we're going to draw her face. Okay. That's a little bit too like this maybe. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I have always one viewer. I'm really motivated to do gaming streams one day. Gaming streams one day. Okay. Okay. So now she cries. Dude, this girl's going through a lot of shit. Luro, her name is Luro, and apparently Luro is going through a lot of shit. She doesn't have it easy in life. She doesn't have it easy in life. I don't want her life. To be quite frank with you, Okay, so that's the ear. It's a little too big. Okay. The mouth looks good. Okay, so she cries. She is sad. Luro is sad. It's so cool the support I get from people supporting me and being like, yeah, like you can do it. You can become big. You can break through. You just have to keep going. This is what my story is also about. Starting from nothing and becoming big, Yeah, I'm gonna draw her eye a little bit like this. Yeah, that looks... Okay, so we're already at page 13. I'm grinding through. I was just thinking today when I was drinking my coffee, I was thinking like, damn, like Are my streams interesting? It's so stupid that I'm just sitting there and talking, you know? But, I shouldn't worry. It's enough. I always think I have to create more meaning and I'm not enough and I'm judging myself way too much, way too much. That's not really cool. People don't care so much. People are pretty simple. But I'm not. I'm also simple, but I'm also just a human being, as you, but I just feel like I don't do too much. I have to grind harder. That sucks. Okay. Dude, the ear is like monkey ear. What is happening? Wait, I have to do the ear smaller. Definitely smaller. Like this. That's better. Okay. I guess I want to read a little bit of Nietzsche today. Do you would care about book reviews if I would talk about like books I read? Would that be interesting for you? Me talking about books? But only if I can actually tell you why what is going on in the book, if I understand what is happening in the book, because I can't do that with like I can't do that at the moment with Nietzsche because I don't fucking understand what this guy's talking about. Like, it's fun to read. Like the moment I'm reading it, I kind of learned something, but then it's so much information that I just can't grasp it. But damn, I'm also not really used to reading a lot of books. So maybe if I would read more, it would be easier for me to grasp. Maybe I have to read it more often. Maybe I'm gonna read it more often to understand what he's actually talking about. I just know the concept of the Übermensch, but I also watched a documentary of Nietzsche, and damn, that dude had a fucking shitty life. Like, I just feel sorry for him, because he had an illness, and he never had a woman in his life, and he had an illness, so his sister could take care of him, and he was always against Hitler, but his sister was a fan of Hitler, so she invited Hitler to meet Nietzsche, and Nietzsche couldn't do anything against it because he was just not able to move his body. And Hitler liked Nietzsche's books, but Nietzsche didn't like Hitler. Like, Nietzsche was against anti-Semitism, That's so fucked up. Like, oh gosh, poor guy. He doesn't deserve that, Yeah. And his sister kind of made a Inszenierung. She kind of made a big thing out of the fact that he was ill, you know? She was trying to make him famous in that way and gaining money from that, and she was really taking advantage of his situation. Okay. So wait, I'm going to see. My drawing's getting better. My drawings are evolving. Okay. So now the next panel. Maybe I'm going to play a little bit of Pokemon. You know, sometimes I have moments where I feel like I want to play a Pokemon game. And then when I have the time to play it, I don't want to play it anymore. And I feel like, nah, I just want to draw. I don't want to play a game right now. But maybe I'm going to play a Pokemon game. Maybe. Okay, so Liro again. It's really fun for me to draw Liro. It's kind of hard to draw her, but it's really fun to draw her. So for the people who don't know who Liro is, this girl here, her name is Liro. Okay, so that looks pretty good, but we're gonna draw it like this. Okay. Damn, my drawings become better and better. I know I said it a lot, but I think it's because I'm just taking a lot of breaks. I think this is why my art is evolving so well, because I'm taking breaks and I just draw when I really want to, and I'm not forcing myself to draw. And I also am a really healthy person. I work out, you know, I'm moving a lot. So I'm evolving pretty good. And I'm a happy person, and I'm not stressing out, you know. But I'm pretty sure it is because I'm healthy. And because I'm taking breaks. Because then my mind can function better and it has time to actually do something. Like, it's like a muscle you use, you know. Of course you can draw a lot, of course, but you should do breaks when your mind tells you that you don't want to draw. Then I would suggest you to not draw and just draw when you feel like it. And it can become a habit, because you get used to the habit and then you keep coming back to it. And when you get used to the habit, it's good, because then you can, because your brain is learning the information, and every time you come back and draw, you will improve fast, you know, because your brain has time to actually learn. In resting time, our brain is working and absorbing the learned stuff, you know. This is what our brains kinda do. I mean, I wouldn't also mind to draw like 8 hours a day, you know. It's not like I'm telling myself I have to draw 2 hours only. Like, I'm not just drawing 2 hours. But at the moment it's 2 hours, and when my brain tells me that I can draw longer, I will draw longer. But it's like, I think it's like learning an instrument. You know, they always tell you to make small sessions instead of sitting there for like 3 hours and then don't play the guitar for like 3 days. Do it like 10 minutes a day and do breaks between this, because then your brain will memorize it better. I actually think I'm improving. I'm not the best artist, but I think I'm improving faster than a lot of other artists. That's cool. Okay. So, and I also don't stress out about my art. I'm just taking it easy, you know? I don't care if I make mistakes, I just keep going, you know? I don't care if it doesn't look good, I just keep going. It doesn't always has to look good. I am just trying my best with every drawing, and if it doesn't turn out that well, I just don't sit on it for hours, but instead I just keep going to the next piece and try again and hope that I get better in the next piece. You know, this is what I kind of do. Yeah. But I still have a lot to learn as an artist. Maybe I'm going to do a little bit of a line art session. Then I have to stop the stream for a second and practice a little bit of line art, because that would have been really good actually to practice some line art. How long are we in the stream already? Okay, 38 minutes. Good. We're active. We are active, and I feel really happy right now. I feel really good right now. Oh gosh, like, today was a shitty day, but at the moment my days kind of start shit, but they end well. That's better than nothing. I can't wait when I have a Wacom tablet, because then I can draw much better, because right now drawing with the small tablet just makes the art suffer a lot, to be quite honest with you. But, actually something I realized. So, I'm 28. I'm Gen Z. I'm still Gen Z. And I feel Gen Z, or our generation, like of people who are around their 20s, beginning 30s, we are really scared of not having a relationship. People don't want to be lonely, people want to be in a relationship. And I think a lot of people want to be in a relationship because it's the right thing to be in a relationship. And I wish every kind person out there to find the love of their life. I also would like to be in a relationship, to have a partner and be with someone. I think that's the coolest thing on motherfucking earth, to not be alone. But I can tell you, sometimes you are happier single instead of being with someone that doesn't get you. Don't be with someone where you can't be yourself. Even if that means that you stay alone. Sometimes, or like that's always the better choice. Always. Sorry. Because of the coffee. Always make yourself a priority. And of course, when you're in a relationship, the other person becomes also a priority. But you shouldn't become someone else in a relationship that can't be himself anymore, And I realized that I don't care anymore if I don't end up in a relationship. I can't even see myself in a relationship. I wouldn't mind being in a relationship, but I don't really think about it. Other people date and think about being in a relationship a lot, but I don't think about being in a relationship, to be quite honest. I don't do anything for it, and I just feel good with myself, And I just wait until it happens. Or it never happens, but I'm not forcing it. And I think that's the best and healthiest attitude you can have. To just not overthink. Because having a relationship is not always fun games, And you have to be sure you find the right person. You have to be sure you find your soulmate, And of course, I kind of want to have children. Like, having children would probably be the coolest thing on earth. To just be a mom, just sounds fucking cool. But if that doesn't happen, then life didn't want me to be a mom, and that's it. And it sucks a little bit, but it doesn't really bother me too much. It doesn't matter so much. You can be also happy alone, and it's better to be alone than be with someone that you don't want to be with. You can have a bunch of cool people that like you. You can have a bunch of friends and be a totally happy person, You don't have to be in a relationship. Okay. So, now the speech bubble. Okay. Okay. So new page. Finally, a little bit of a background. Okay, so that will be a little bit difficult. If you read my manga, you will see now 2 characters that didn't appear for a while, and they're now back. Those characters are really mean people, but yeah. That looks alright. Okay, wait. So horizontal line is here. Wait, like this. I'm stupid. I did it wrong. Sorry. Wait. A horizontal line has to be like this. It has to be a straight line. I did it wrong. Yeah. Wait. Again, wait. I'm still confused with horizontal lines. So like this. This is kind of a challenge. Like this. And then this is how it goes. Okay. This is how it goes. Okay. So yeah. Okay. I'm drawing this a little bit. Okay, I'm drawing now. Those characters. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we don't see him. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're going to delete that because Lyra will be there. So like this. And now dough is here. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So that looks good. But I'm going to stop the stream now. Wait, I have to save because I have to do a break. Like, that looks really hard to draw, and my brain got into break mode. The moment I saw the drawing, I was like, I have to do a break. And maybe this is my brain just looking at the drawing and being like, I have to do a break because I have to make myself mentally ready for the piece of art. So I'm going to continue that maybe today. I don't know. I just feel a little bit like I don't have the energy for that right now. But maybe my brain does that because it wants me to be a little bit like, take a break first, that you feel that you make yourself ready. Yeah, like you prepare yourself, like for a training or something, for a big run, you know? So, yeah, I'm gonna do a break now. So we finished one page. And yeah. Thank you very much for tuning in. It was not a lot of stuff happening today, but I was still really good. And yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.